Hi friends, so here I'm again with Gagan Sathish Shetty this time, and again I would like to interview him on some specific questions which will give you a clear idea about how to face NEET exams. So Gagan,
Yeah.
many of the students have a problem in knowing when to start studying exactly. Sometimes they start studying late and they have a problem in later part of it. So can you give them an advice on when to exactly start studying and how to plan it?
Yeah, so some students they always start late, maybe in the second PU during after the board exam. But I didn't do that mistake. I started in the right beginning of the first year itself, and some other students they even start earlier, maybe in 10th or 9th. But to crack NEET, I don't think they need so much of time. It's better to start in the first year itself.
Yeah, so according to you, we need not start too early, not too late. Perfect time is in the beginning of first PUC.
Yeah.
So now many students have this confusion about which book to study. Recently there are so many publications, so many books. They all say our book is good. So students have this kind of confusion. So which book to read? And they also don't have enough time to read all those books. So which book would you like to advise them to stick to?
I don't think they should refer any other book other than NCRT. So they should refer only NCRT.
So you strongly recommend NCRT for all the students.
Yeah.
Okay, Gagan. And so this year we have seen that NTA has conducted NEET examination, and all the previous years it had been conducted by CBSE board. So is there any kind of changes in the pattern of paper which you observed and would like to tell them?
Yeah. NTA has conducted not only NEET this year, but even JEE they have conducted. The almost all the questions are from NCRT, and the level of the question paper was not similar to the last 30 years of NEET. Actually, it was a little bit easy. So this made to increase in the competition also. Many of them were able to get very good marks. So the level of the paper was very low.
Okay, so we know quite well that NEET has a heavy syllabus to cover. It's somewhere around 98 to 100 chapters to cover just within 2 years. And they also have to study for board exams. Along with it, they need to study for NEET also. So how did you balance this board and NEET together?
Yeah, actually I went through the JUT online mock test.
Yeah.
So it made me to divide the whole syllabus into a part. So that helped me a lot. Maybe that's even better for long-term students.
So you say when you find something's difficult, we need to divide into smaller parts. First in 75 parts in JUT, then 8 parts in part test, then the full length.
Yeah.
So that way we are going to improve well. Okay, that is a nice advice, Gagan. Thank you for that. And next I would like to ask you about your score in the NEET and subject-wise score and percentile.
I scored 586 in my NEET, and overall percentile was 98.138, and my physics percentile was 98.49, and chemistry 99.875, and bio 97.9.
Trust me, it's a really impressive score in this year's competitive exam. So actually your chemistry score is quite impressive, and I also know that you are the topper. So would you like to tell something specifically about how to score in chemistry?
I always had a passion for chemistry. It didn't start from my first year. I always had a passion since my 8th standard. So I always went behind the knowledge. So I didn't kept any barrier for chemistry. I used to refer even JEE books also. So I think anyone can create a passion in the subjects, and it might help them.
So your advice is not to stick just to the syllabus, but it's the love you have for the subject which gets you the score, not the syllabus which you stick on to. It's a nice thing to say, Gagan. And one more thing that these students face problem with is they don't know which subject to start with and which to end with. So many times we've seen that students start with physics and end up leaving many bio questions with unsolved. So what would you like to say to these kind of students? What exactly is your technique?
So it's better to start with bio. That's what I have done. So bio, that those are just theory, and I don't think they would require much of the time. They could finish even with the 40 or 30 minutes. And next, it's better to go with the chemistry, and I always finished within 30 minutes. So the subjects which they feel much easier, I think they should make it as a weapon, because there is a lot of time. They should do time management.
So many a times what happens is students fall to nervousness. So when you have scored such high marks, it's obvious that you overcame the nervousness. Would you like to share with us how you overcame this nervousness?
Yeah, I have said you earlier that I went to 75 test. So facing the NEET, that wasn't a new one. It was just like a JUT for me. So I didn't felt any nervousness in my exam.
So what you're trying to say is the more we practice, the easier it becomes. So basically practice is the key for losing nervousness too. Okay, Gagan, and would you like to share your study routine or study pattern exactly the way you did? Because students, they fail in the planning part of studies. They are ready to study but they don't have a perfect plan. So can you give them an outline of how to plan?
I gave more importance to bio because it holds half of the marks, and next chemistry. I always spent even more time for chemistry, and I used to just solve physics problems.
Now that the allotment procedure is done, would you like to share with us which college have you been allotted with?
I have been allotted with the Bangalore Medical College.
Gagan, actually it's quite impressive, your score, and you have been allotted seat in the best government college we have in Karnataka. And with that, I would like to thank you very much, Gagan, for being with us, and I'll congratulate you on allotment in BMC, and I also wish you a very best future.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gagan. So with this, I hope our interview and the initiative of online test series taken by JNANASUDHA Institute reaches many people, and please do subscribe to our test series. It has helped many and will continue to help many. Thank you very much.